I think one thing that I notice is when I really love something, I get very passionate about it and I get very determined about it. And I think that's something that I did both as like growing up as a swimmer and now as an artist. I get very determined and focused. I think sleep is very basic, but definitely a lot of sleep and sometimes a bit of alone time. Since I started acting, sometimes there are people who come up to you and comment on the way you look, which is super flattering and nice. But I think for me, I really appreciate it when people compliment me and they're like, you're so smart, or you're so, like aside from just the kind of aesthetic, you don't need makeup. I mean, Love, Simon, which I'm in, but that doesn't really count because I'm in it. What else? I mean, also like the superhero movies, like all of the Marvel movies right now are so good. Like Black Panther just killed it, and yeah, every time there's a Marvel film, I go and see it with my friends. I mean, I have such an incredible and very not small, but definitely very special group of friends who have known me forever, who are very cool and have always supported me and just treat me the same as they always have, which is really, really cool. Something that makes me feel really good is when I do my own eye makeup, a nice eye, an outline, just eyeliner, just black winged eyeliner. And what do I think of the Love Yourself motto? Valid. I think it's important to love yourself and know that you are lovable. In whatever way or capacity you do that. Just own yourself and know that if you're different and you feel like an outsider, it's actually a really great thing. I think the one thing that kind of draws them together or is similar is the idea behind it, telling a meaningful story. Love, Simon really is it's the first time that a major studio has made a mainstream coming-of-age story that centers around a gay teenage protagonist. And although, there are other films that center around LGBTQ characters, Call Me By Your Name or Blue Is the Warmest Color or Carol, this really is the first time it's been done with a teenage protagonist, and I still feel like the LGBTQ community overall are very underrepresented in media. So I definitely think there's so much room for more films like this and more stories to be told through these lenses, and hopefully that will promote discussion, which will therefore also instigate more acceptance and understanding. One moment, but as a cast, we did go to Savannah for an Easter weekend getaway, and I think that was a really fun memory, having a road trip. I just wrapped a film in Vancouver called Spontaneous, which was a lot of fun to make. There's still so much I have to do, and I'm still so early on in my career, so I'm not really in a rush to do everything at once, and maybe just focus in the next few months and owning my skills and reading material and waiting for something that inspires me as much as the projects I have done that I can really sink my teeth into. And also in that time, just take a second to dabble, or not dabble, but to maybe write a little music. I'm not sure whether I'll release something or not. I'm really just going into it because I love it, and it's kind of fundamentally where I come from. So yeah.